Good morning, Oklahoma. I'm Dan Thomas. Katy Blakey has the weekend off. She picked a good one to be off, too, because it is gorgeous outside. Danielle Dozier's tracking this forecast. Danielle, if there's one thing that's bad about this forecast, it's that wind out there, bringing in a little bit of a danger there for us, right?
Yeah, well, certainly. You know, we're going to have the very near record heat. That's coming up. Dan?
All right, Danielle, fire has been giving us trouble around the area overnight. 2 homes went up in flames. Look at this. These flames here taking down 2 homes. It happened in Northeast 71st Air Depot Road. Fire crews arrived at the scene quickly, but the fire's so intense, took about an hour to get a handle on things. We talked to the battalion chief there on the scene about what else made that fight unusually difficult.
And then we were able to get the fire knocked down.
Firefighters say the mobile home there that you see on fire, that is a total loss. The home right next to it is badly damaged. No dollar estimate on the amount of damage at this point. The cause is unknown. And a larger fire filled the sky in northwest Oklahoma City on Saturday. Look at these pictures sent in by the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office. You can see the flames torch several bales of hay. That wasn't the bad part, though. It forced Meridian to shut down between Northwest 178th and 192nd for more than an hour. At this point, it's unclear what started that fire as well, but the winds certainly made it difficult to fight. And an Oklahoma City church is begging OG&E to turn their lights back on in their parking lot. It's been dark now for nearly 2 months. KOCO's Patty Moon has a look at the danger that it's creating for people attending New Hope United Methodist Church.
Light.
Patty Moon, KOCO-5 News.
Well, OG&E says they're working on the problem. In the meantime, the pastor says Oklahoma City police have been stepping up patrols at night, and church members tell us that is quite a comfort. Well, a Yukon police officer involved in a deadly accident on Saturday. Police say the officer was just heading out on a call. It was only a few hundred feet from the station when he struck a man walking in the middle of the street.
It was just a terrible, tragic accident.
Well, police are investigating the circumstances surrounding that accident. The name of the victim has not been released. Well, a propane shortage in Oklahoma, largely because of all that cold weather we were experiencing, at least before this weekend. The shortage so bad that it's now prompted Governor Mary Fallin to declare a state of emergency. States as far as Maine are seeing the same shortage issues. Fallin's order now allows truck drivers to drive longer hours when transporting propane and across state lines as well. It also temporarily waives any out-of-state licensing regulations. Well, the deadly winter slammed parts of the nation on Saturday. 24 hours of nonstop rain mixed with fierce winds, some more than 80 miles an hour. ABC's Lindsay Janis has a look at the dangerous warnings.
Trailers and 2 cars.
8:05, time for your weather now. We talk more about that near record heat coming up. Dan?
All right, thanks, Danielle. Well, overnight, the body of Ariel Sharon, Israel's former prime minister, was moved to the country's parliament. That's where it will lie and stay. Now, on Monday, a memorial is planned. Sharon died at the age of 85. He's one of Israel's most iconic and at times controversial figures. He had been in a coma for 8 years following a stroke. Well, a toddler, listen to this, trapped in a septic tank. A parent's nightmare. Can you believe that? It happened in the Phoenix area on Saturday, but luckily for that little girl, some good Samaritans came to her rescue. Lauren Vargas from our sister station in Phoenix has the story.
Real nasty. I'm just glad the little girl's all right.
Yeah, wow, everybody's glad that little girl's okay. Well, things aren't okay in West Virginia. No water for days now out there. Officials there pleading for patience from residents in 9 counties that are affected. 9 counties. All comes after a chemical spill that contaminated their water supply. At least 300,000 people have been without tap water for 4 days. West Virginia Governor Earl Ray Tomblin gave residents an update late last night.
The water use ban is still in place. It's the ban.
Well, exposure to that chemical can reportedly cause symptoms including nausea, vomiting, headaches, diarrhea, and rashes. Bottled water was trucked in for folks impacted by that water ban. Well, it's a busy day in Hollywood, Oklahoma, taking center stage, of course. Award season officially kicking off tonight. A movie filmed right here in Oklahoma getting all sorts of attention. And a big scare for the Thunder. Durant down. Number 35 hits the ground hard. We'll tell you what happened after that. Plus, a fight under the basket forces an ejection. Sports coming up with Abigail Ogle. But first, a live look outside. Look at that. Gorgeous outside across the metro. Looking at Lake Hefner. No doubt going to be a popular place today. The only problem, that wind. Danielle Dozier has the problems that are being swept in by that wind. We'll have a full forecast just after this.
Live.
That's right, you know those guys. That's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're getting ready for the Super Bowl halftime show. Big show coming up. Bruno Mars, you know, probably by now is the headline performer, but he decided to go ahead and invite the Red Hot Chili Peppers to come help him out there on stage. Should be a good show. Well, baseball superstar Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, vowing now to fight that suspension that he got yesterday, all because he tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Now, on Saturday, A-Rod's suspension was actually lowered from 211 to 162 games. That's still the most severe punishment in the history of baseball's drug agreement if he actually serves it out. Now, the three-time American League MVP will lose just over, listen to this, $22 million of his $25 million salary for this upcoming season. And tonight, award show season kicks off in Hollywood. Golden Globes and a movie filmed right here in Oklahoma getting a lot of buzz, talking about August, Osage County. The leading lady, Meryl Streep, the lady you see right there, has been nominated for Best Actress for her role in the film, and Julia Roberts also been nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role in the film. Now, that movie shot in the Bartlesville area, but not in August, but it was in Osage County earlier this year. And I tell you what, I don't know if it feels like August in Osage County right now. Maybe April in Osage County. That could maybe be a sequel. They could film it today, right now.
They could. I mean, it's April and January. I've been saying that this morning because our average high temperature for April is the 70s. And that's where we're going to be at today. So get out and enjoy it. It's first alert forecast.
All right, looking good. Like that 7-day, Danielle. Thank you. Well, a nail biter down in Norman. OU basketball taking on one of the best teams in the nation. The end of the game that you got to see to believe. And taking a live look outside right now, 51 degrees. All right, getting that warm up that Danielle's talking about. But look at that wind, bringing in a little chance of fire danger. Got to be careful out there, folks. Sports coming up next with Abigail Ogle. You're watching KOCO-5 News in the morning. Stick with us.
Now, KOCO-5 Sports.
Of sports.
8:25, meteorologist Danielle Dozier really going to love this Friday. Dan, send it back to you.
All right, can't wait to enjoy that sunshine. Thanks, Danielle. Well, listen to this next story. A Texas hunting group causing quite a stir here in the national media. The Dallas Safari Club just sold the rights to shoot and kill a black rhino in Africa. The club, and apparently they sell zebras too to go shoot. Well, the club stresses the animal to be sold to hunters is old. He's non-breeding, a male. At last night's auction, the permit, listen to this, it sold for $350,000. That money's going to go to the African country of Nambia, and we're told that it'll be put toward conservation efforts. No word yet on who forked over that kind of money. Well, a man robbed while trying to buy a car happened right here in Oklahoma. The warning that it can serve for all the rest of us. And do you know a deserving high school senior? A great program that we do here at KOCO with our friends at Eskridge Auto. $25,000 scholarship from Prosperity Bank as well, and a brand new 2014 Chevy Spark going to a deserving high school senior. All that senior needs is for you to go on KOCO.com and nominate them by the end of today. The deadline's today, folks. The clock is ticking. If you know a deserving high school senior, go to KOCO.com. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Look at that weather out there. The wind just howling out there all morning long, gusting up to 30 miles an hour at some points. But look at that sun. Boy, you can't beat that. Lake Hefner going to be popular today out there for sure. Well, an Oklahoma school taking a new approach to physical education. It's kind of an old approach too, going roller skating. Look at that. Teacher Kim Bailiff says students rent the skates from a company called Skate Time School Programs. Dixon School District in southern Oklahoma is one of the few in the state to incorporate that sport into didn't work out too well for that guy, but brand new to their curriculum, one of the few in the state doing it.
I like coming to gym class and then just putting my skates on and then just skating around the gym.
Yeah, little hard to understand her there. Future roller derby champion there, by the way. She likes coming to gym class, putting her skates on. That's what she was saying there. The teacher says she's been working on getting skating into the classes for more than 2 decades now. Who wouldn't want to skate? What a great idea.
Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah. Great day to strap on the skates, go skating around Lake Hefner, maybe.
It's going to be windy, so you'll have a good wind to push you along. And if you're jogging, you might not even have to work that hard. Ice today.
As long as you're going with the wind, right?
Exactly. Got to go with the wind.
It's going to be hard coming back the other way.
Yeah,
right?
Don't go against the wind. That's never good. It'll be right in your face. But hey, we get to 71 today. Really nice.
Beautiful. All right, Danielle, thanks for that 7-day. Glad to see it. It feels like April out there, folks. I hope you're getting out and enjoying it today. Thanks for watching us. Wendell and Katy will be here tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. Hope you join us then.